Hi, my name is Danny Brown. I'm the partnerships lead here at Hint Health. If you're watching this, that means you're considering Elation plus Hint to run your practice. So congratulations. Let me show you how Hint plus Elation is going to give you all you need to successfully run your practice. We're going to start with a quick overview of Hint Core and then go into a little bit more detail on some of these different sections. So this first section is your patients list. And right off the bat, you can see your patient info. You can see their status, which is really important. You can see when they joined the practice, what plan they're on, if they're sponsored. This next section is actually sponsors. So when and if you upgrade to Hint Growth, you will be able to use the sponsor section to support employers when they're offering DPC as a benefit option to their employees. Next is reports. This is going to give you a detailed look, like sign-up attempts and build revenue. That's what you're bringing in every month for the practice. And there's a lot of great reports in here. This is just a couple examples. Last but not least is this admin section. And this is going to show you all of your account details. This is going to also where you set up multiple online sign-up pages. You can connect integrations here. There's a lot that we do in this admin section. So let's go dive a little deeper. From Elation, you are going to land on, this is your dashboard, your report. This is going to show you at a glance, you can see your attrition and growth rates of your patient population. You can filter and toggle by provider. That's really helpful. You can kind of see what you need to know on the day-to-day. In Hint, you can create your own membership plans. And this is where you're going to customize and build the plans so they fit your practice's offerings. So you can see this practice has many plans set up here. This is a staging account, so I want to go in and show you kind of the details of one of these plans so you can see all the different ways to set it up. So starting at the top, we'll just kind of take a quick run through here. So you can set up registration fees. You can come in here and configure the billing just the way you want it. There's like annual and quarterly options. This section is going to be when you're going to set up your billing tiers. So you can add like another age range or bracket, and then you can, again, use those annual options if you want. You can kind of set up these special rates for families or couples, or again, when you toggle those on, you're going to get a lot more to set up when you say yes to those. So those are really great. And then there's additional special rates down here, like if you want a military discount or you name it, you can kind of set up those special rates in here. Next, we're going to go look at the patient list and patient details. This is where you're going to see all the demographic information, dependent information, payment methods, and you can have patients sign agreements in here, which is really slick. This is also where you're going to add and update any memberships that you just set up. If your patients have questions on any invoice, this is where you're going to come to get all the answers. So when you click into an invoice, it's going to show you all the details of that invoice and probably give you a couple options to resolve any issues that you see pop up here. If a card or charge fails, Hint is actually going to send your patient an automatic notification on that anyway, so you don't need to worry about that. Okay, now that we've looked a little bit deeper into Hint and how it works, we're going to look at the integration between Hint and Elation. So I have both Elation and Hint pulled up on my screen. So we're going to go back and forth. And I'm going to show you how the sync works. First, let's talk about what information is synced. So first of all, patient demographics. So name, date of birth, email, address, phone, patient relationships, including provider assignment, and Hint membership status, like you see here, sponsor information, membership plan name, patient balance. If you update it in one place, it's going to update in the other. Let's create a new patient. So I've already got a new patient filled out here so you don't have to watch me type. We've got all of the information here, actually including insurance information that will sync upon new patient creation as well. So I'm going to hit create. And now we've got a new patient in our Hint account. So I'm going to come over here to our Elation account. We're going to find our new patient, Tony Stark. So if I pull up this patient, you can see the information that has synced across the different systems. So all the information there. You can also see that there's an inactive membership because we never added one on the Hint side. So I'm going to go back over here and look and add a membership. So we go to the memberships tab. We can come in here. The default is going to be this one called monthly DPC membership. If you're looking to update a membership plan, this is where you would also do that, and it would update in Elation as well. So I'm going to keep this patient on the monthly DPC membership. You can kind of fit the needs of your patient. So maybe you want to start them today. Maybe you want to start it next week. You can change that date based upon what you need. You can see the rate. You can come down here and see the upcoming bill dates based on their start date. You can also add dependents here. But this all looks good to me. So I'm going to hit create and bill now. Great. So now we have an active membership for this patient. So you can now see that membership reflected here. So they have an active membership. Here's the name of the plan, and you can see that information just right in the patient's chart. So you don't have to toggle back and forth when you're charting, when you're interacting with a patient. You can see that and those tags up there at the top as you're in Elation. Next, I want to show you some other tags that are really useful. So I've got a new patient here that says active membership. Here they have a past due balance of $1,700. Here's the plan that they're on. You can see these are different tags. I think the past due balance is really helpful. You can remember to talk to the patient about that as they're in the office with you. We can also update the provider information. That's something that syncs back and forth. So I want to come in here to this patient's information, provider information, and I just am going to switch providers here. So I'm going to save this, close this. And now if I go back to Hint, I just want to double check that that patient or that provider information was updated. So now I come back to Hint and look at this patient, and that provider information was updated. There are many more features. This was just a quick run through, but really we are trying to reduce the administrative burden of you and your staff, and Hint paired with Elation and syncing the patient information back and forth is going to create a really powerful engine to run your practice. So let us know what questions you have and how we can best support you.